Alrighty, hello everybody. How y'all doing today? Getting back into some 7 days to die? No, we're not. We're getting back into Long Dark. Spine chills, I had to tease you there, sorry. No 7 days today. We're doing Long Dark today, and then I have dinner with my family this evening, so only got about 3 hours, then we're gonna head out and have some dinner with the fam, so... Oops, and I got my volume on for some reason. There we go. Let's turn that off so we don't have echo. Alrighty. So we're getting back into our 50-day challenge. We're on day 368. We just hit the Bleak Inlet, and we are in the tower.
Not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, I know. We're in the tower up here, just kind of chilling out and getting our stuff figured out. Oh, I got all that meat on me, that's why. I was like, why am I so heavy? Because I got a ton of meat and stuff on me. Meat and waters and things. Let's open you up. There we go, drop the meats down. That'll help a little bit. Alright, we got some hides and guts curing up here now. We got some fuel over there. We're still way overweight to climb down the rope, so we'll have to figure that out here. We do have a little bit of water we could drop. I'm sort of wanting to read my book before we head down the rope. Just so we can say we did it. And we do have a lot of weight on us. So, let's go ahead. What time of day is it? It is early. Let's go ahead and read our book. We got plenty of food and water for a while, so... let's read for like 6 hours. This book doesn't really help us a whole lot other than it gives us the ability to... get our rifle skill up, and I want to get my rifle skill as high as I possibly can, because that would be fun to be able to get rifle skill to 5 on Interloper without even having a rifle to fire at all. Hey, how's it going? How's it going there, Alexon? How you doing? Valor, how's it going, my friend? I hope you're having a good day, too. Now, the funny thing is, even though it's nighttime, these towers technically count as an outdoor area, so we can still read our book here tonight. We'll just read it for another, like, 3 hours. As long as there's not a blizzard outside, we can read. Now it's too dark to read, probably because there's a blizzard or fog. Yeah, there's stuff going on outside. So we'll just go ahead and sleep for the rest of the night. But doing good, Anna. I hope you're having a good day, too, Mr. Pyro Ninja. Hello, hello. Oxford Splice, how's it going? We won't be sleeping for 10 hours, but hey, that's all right. Oh, I got a really runny nose today. The temperatures have changed here dramatically, giving me a very runny nose. Alright. Let's figure out what we can drop for weight here. I do have some cattails. I'll eat a couple of those. That's not going to drop my weight that much, but we'll eat them anyway. We did pick up a thing of syrup, so we could always do something with that. Didn't I pick up... No, I thought I picked up something clothing-wise, but I did not. We got that there. It's mainly... Oh, we got 2 pots on us. Why do I have 2 pots on me? I don't know. Yeah, let's put a pot down here. They're both the same quality, so we'll put one of them down. I do have the heavy hammer on me. I guess we're gonna make a couple trips up here anyway, so I guess I could leave the heavy hammer up here for the moment. That's 2 kilos right there. I guess it's down to 48. I'm doing great. About to be taking kids to trick or treat at the school. Oh, nice. Very nice. Is my screen blurry or have you shaved? I have shaved. Yes, I did. I got a little stubble, but yeah, I'm not growing anything back till No Shave November. So until then, we're just chilling out. Alrighty, and I can't read that because it's still nighttime. Let's let's pass time until it becomes day. And now I can read again. Okay. Drink a little more water. How much time we got left on this book anyway? Oh, we got 5 hours left? Let's read it. I did take the Settled Mind feat, so we only have to read 20%. We read less. We only had to read 20 hours out of that instead of the regular. So what did that get our rifle firearm to? Wow, that actually got a third of the way, over a third of the way through. Excellent. All right, we'll drop you. Bam, there you go. Okay, what else do we want to drop here? Oh, we don't need all these torches on us, that's for sure. But yeah, the beard just got way scratchy for me, Alexan. So I was like, yeah, I'm done with the beard for a little while. And the new look is colder than the blizzard was, looking fresh. It's nice. It's nice not to have it. 15 streak watch. Wow. Oh yeah, dang, you did hit that. You hit a 15 streak watch streak. That's awesome. Appreciate you being here, Spine Chills. I do. We got a lot of flares on us. I guess I could drop some of those just to get us down below weight. Let's just put the flares over. Let's just put some of the flares here in the trash. Let's put our fish traps over here. Put that. We'll put our toolkit in there. Okay, that got us below weight right there. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. Drop our. Oh shoot! Dang it! I do that sometimes when I hit the. There we go. I accidentally hit the Windows key there. Sorry. my big old fat fumble fingers. Anyway. Fire Monkey Rob, how you doing? Spine Chills, have a good lurk, my friend. We'll see you later. All right, let's climb down to the bottom of the rope, drop stuff off, then come back up. We need to divest ourselves of probably about 10 kilos. Our goal is to get everything over to the cannery eventually, because we want to get as much stuff there as we can. Yeah, you can see the wolves laying up there. I killed all the timber wolves. They're all down. Let's get our, let's get our crampons on. There we go. I've seen the new trailer for Black Frost. Oh yeah, very excited for that, Alexan. I see Alex when I see your name. Whoa. What is that coming down on me? That was weird. There were like particles dropping on me there. Alright, let's drop our pot. Drop our thermi. Drop our pan. Hacksaw. Lantern. We aren't going inside, so we'll deploy the travois. I don't want to put anything in it, though, because I've had instances where it's disappeared before. Let's drop the bedroll, because we got a bed up there. Let's drop our extra bow. Let's see, what else can we drop here? Drop the flares. I can drop the maple here. Drop the cedar. Drop the coal. Drop the sticks. There we go. That gets us now down to what, 32 kilos? Yeah. That's good enough. It's Alex. Oh, okay. N is an initial, so it's Alex N. Okay. All I see is Alex, but then I see Alexan, and I'm like, oh, Alexan sounds kind of cool. I have a feeling Black Frost is going to be a lot like DayZ, instance between survival with short sessions. I hope it's not like DayZ. This is a long-ass rope, and we are pretty dang tired. Let's drink a coffee, get a little bit of our energy back. But you never know. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I've said before, you know, Hinterland is really good at survival games, and especially solo survival games. I don't know how good their multiplayer is going to be. I think we'll get a really solid, like, solo play game, for sure. I think, if anything, the game will struggle with the multiplayer a little bit. Because they don't make multiplayer games. That's not their thing. That's not what they do. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, or it might be the best survival game of the decade. You never know. You never know. I mean, it's hard to say at this point, Alex. It really is. I think whatever it's going to be a solid product. I don't think it's going to be bad. But I don't know how good it's going to be in the multiplayer version of it. I think the multiplayer version people are going to need to be patient with, because Hinterland has no experience making a multiplayer, and so I'm sure they're going to make some missteps along the way, and it's not going to be perfect right away. It's not going to be what people are really hoping for right away. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be a little bit less than what people are hoping for. So I think people will need to temper their expectations of it a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it will be decent. I think it'll be a solid game for sure. Let's just go ahead. We got all that stuff down there. Let's just go ahead and build a little fire up here, make some water. Can I make a Maglens fire downstairs? I think I can. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way down to make a Maglens fire. If we can make it. Oh, yeah. Where did Hinterland get its devs? I wonder what their experience in previous work has been. Maybe drawing on that for multiplayer. Most of their devs made Long Dark, from what I know. And maybe I'm wrong, but I believe most of their devs worked on Long Dark, and they're just switching them over to Black Frost. But I may be mistaken. I know they've hired other devs, but I'm not sure where they're from. But I could be completely wrong about that too. They may have a whole bunch of devs from, you know, some games that did a lot of multiplayer or whatever. I think more than anything, the biggest problem they'll have is not so much the devs. It's going to be the vision of what they want to make. Because sometimes that vision gets a little muddied. Not going to say by who, but sometimes it gets a little muddy. Alright, puts up to 35. Take the hammer. I'm going to burn the book. Let's see. Do I have the books here? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to say any names, but yeah. So sometimes their vision gets a little... It may be a vision problem more than a development problem. Sometimes it is. I just got a notification for this, and I don't have notifications on. Well, it really wanted you to be here, Simply Mystic. It really, 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 really wanted you to be here. But I have high hopes for it. I do. I really do. I think the chances of it being a bad product are very low. The chances of it being an amazing product are not as low. The chances of it being a completely playable product that we will enjoy are pretty high. So I think the chance of being a playable product that we can all enjoy is pretty good. So And Hinterland usually has not, you know, not failed me on that front before, so. You don't want to lose your Tomb Stream watch streak? There you go. They entice you in with that watch streak, you know. Let's eat some wolfie meats here. But I truly do believe it'll have a really good solo play no matter what. Because that's what, you know, that's what Hinterland's really good at. They're really good at making a solo play survival game. I don't know how it's gonna translate into it though. What's the planning game today? The planning game today is to get down here, make it to the. I want to get to the cannery if we can. So we'll see. We'll see if we can make it there or not. But that's our goal. But we may only make it down to the fishing huts. Because honestly, it's a long ways down and a lot of stuff could happen between here and there. It's really nice out, but it's super cold out. That was weird. Hope the suit, yeah, I hope the Subnautica is good as well. So right now we have 370 days in the game. We've got 4 days here in Bleak Inlet, so we got 46 days left to go. Grab all of our guts. Alright, we got everything else we wanted. Yeah, we got everything else we wanted. Yeah, nice. Can you get to the upper part of Bleak Inlet without having to pass through the ravine? I believe there's a way to goat up here, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. I've never done it myself. I believe there's a way to mountain goat up, but I'm not sure. The only way I've ever gotten to the upper is I mean you can get into Bleak Inlet through Muskeg, but to get to the upper ravine, I don't believe you can get up to it if you don't go through the ravine. You have to stay in each region for 50 days, or are you allowed to leave and come back? I have to stay for 50 days, Jonas. So yeah, once we're in a zone, we have to stay there for 50 days, and then we have to move to an adjacent zone that we haven't been to yet, or we can travel through a zone that we've been to get to another zone. Like when we were in Desolation Point, we had to go back through Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley to get to Black Rock. So after we've reached our 50 days, we can go back into the zones. But if we go back into the zone, did I celebrate for a year survived? We didn't, no. But if we go back into a zone, we cannot pick anything up that we left behind. And once we enter the new zone, we have to be at our maximum carry weight or less before we enter that zone. So we have to watch our what are those things? What are those falling things? Are those little rocks that I'm kicking off? I guess they are. So we have to watch our weight. But yeah, so yeah, we have to stay though 50 days in the zone that we're in before we leave. What's our weight? 55? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's put a little bit of stuff in here. Let's put that in there. Let's dump all of this stuff in there. Boink. There we go. And let's get ourselves down to carry weight. Let's go ahead and dump a couple torches in there. Dump those in there. Let's dump our toolkit and our. There we go. Now we're down to weight. All right, now we're good. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm gonna try. This is just a little fun challenge. This is just a fun challenge because I want to get to 1,000 days. There's a 1,000-day achievement in the game, Jonas, and really the biggest problem getting to 1,000 days is not so much the once you get past 100, 200 days, you're getting to 1,000 days is not that difficult. The hardest part at that point is not like dying of boredom more than anything. So I wanted to have some sort of fun challenge we could do, and we had done this 50-day challenge a couple of years ago when we when the Far Territory was not even out. It was right before the Far Territory came out. And so I figured this would be a fun way to do it. Now, we are going to change up the rules a little bit once we get to the Far Territory. We're going to allow ourselves to go ahead and go back into other zones at the end of the Forsaken Airfield part, because we're going to go back and we're going to hit all 3 of the bunkers here in Bleak Inlet, the one in Hush River Valley, and the one in Pleasant Valley, and then go back to Forsaken Airfield and finish up the first tail. And we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna keep doing the tails as we go. And then we're also going to, at some point, spend time in. Is there matches here? There are. Nice. There's my matches. Oh, I gotta drop that. Free matches, yay! Those matches are always there. It seems like. We are also going to try to do the trader quest as we go as well. But right now we need to get the next trader quest before we can do anything else, so. Alright, let's get over here. Drop you. Grab everything out.
Pack is getting too heavy to
I know it is. You just you just shut your dirty mouth there. Yeah, there we go. I'm not a tryhard, though. I truly am not. YR. Pick that up. Actually, I sort of like this floor being clear out here. Let's go ahead and move you. Oh, can I, there we go. I can move you in there. Perfect. I'm going to set this chair back up again. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop the guts and the hides here. There we go. Let's search the old trunk here.
Who would have thought to look here?
Wow! Look! I found my own hat. That's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and dump off. Yeah, let's dump off most of this stuff. We'll dump most of that off, and we'll grab back out our reclaimed wood. There we go. And we'll grab out our sticks. There we go. What else do we have? Oh, I got that meat that I can put out on the porch. I got the fish traps I can leave in here for the moment. We're gonna spend a day here, because there's some stuff I want to do around here before we leave. Leave the toolkit. Leave our flasks. Let's leave that. Leave you. Leave some of you. Leave those guys as well. I can probably leave my backup bow here for the moment, so we don't need it on us. Leave that torch here too. Alright, we're at a good weight now. Excellent. Let's go ahead and search this place up real quick, see what we got. Got some cloth we can grab here. We'll definitely get that. We can do that at night, though. We don't need to do that during the day. Cooking oil. A little salt here. Not a lot of stuff here, but that's okay. Got a bedroll we can take for cloth as well. Oh wow, a ruined hoodie. That's some free cloth. There's a pillow under there we can take for cloth too. Cardboard box. Alright, so we got some cloth stuff around here. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and rip that ruined hoodie apart. Oh man. Oh, weather change is making my nose all just runny like a freaking faucet. Alright, let's rip up the wool tube. You're like, no! Yes, we ripped up the wool tube. Alright. Usually, I don't know if I don't know if they changed this or not. There used to be a little bit of food up here in the by the picnic area, little picnic area up here. There's a maple up here. That's cool. There used to be a little food up by the picnic table here. I don't know if that still holds or not, but we'll see. Nope, no food up here now. That's sad. There are some cattails down there. There's more cattails down over here. There's also timber wolves. See that log there? There's timber wolves that hunt by that log. So I might get down here and build a fire. The weather's pretty good. We could build a fire and take out this timber wolf pack. Mine too, but you can't decide if it wants to be runny or blocked up. I know. Let's see if I can spy the timber wolves over there. I don't see them. Those are all limbs over there. All right, let's go see if we can sneak in on these timber wolves real quick. I don't see him. There usually was a Timberwolf pack over here. Although, to be honest, I've not been in Bleak Inlet for a while. So, and it's been a while. It's been a long while. So they could have changed their spawn location. See if we can get up this. Can we get up this? We can. Funny, I don't see him anywhere. I don't see any animals anywhere. There's not even any rabbits. There used to be rabbits out on this side, too. Used to be a bear that wandered around here as well. There's some birch over here. I don't see the Timberwolves anywhere. I thought that was them over there for a second. Don't see Timberwolves, don't see a bear. Oh, I got meat on me too. That's hilarious. I got meats on me as well, and there's nothing coming. Huh. This used to be a lot more dangerous place. Not so much anymore. I guess we'll see. Maybe they'll spawn in later. Maybe they'll spawn in later for us, and they'll grace us with their presence. I remember many a time setting up a snow shelter right on this little island of snow and sniping the Timberwolves from it. There was a glitch in the beginning. See you later, Anna. Have fun at the trick-or-treat thing. There was a glitch in the beginning of when the Timberwolves originally were put into the game, they used to not be able to get you in snow shelters. So you could sit in a snow shelter with meat on you. They would be attracted to the snow shelter, but they couldn't get into the snow shelter. And so they would come by and you could just snipe them from the snow shelter. Which was pretty hilarious.
I can't feel my hands.
I know, buddy. We're going inside. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go inside and do a couple things in here. I need to get the, I think I put the maple in here. Oh no, I just chopped the maple down. Okay, never mind. I thought I put my maple to cure in there, but it's on me already. There we go. Do I have some cloth in here? I do have a little bit of cloth. Okay. Throw the cloth in there. There we go. Drop a few sticks here. Perfect. Alright, let's just harvest up the old bedroll here. That'll get us warm back up again real quick. Perfect. I'm a little hungry and thirsty, so we'll go out here and eat and drink real quick. We got a little bit of venison on us. Not a lot, but we got a little bit. Now, I say we go explore across the bridge real quick. We'll grab those couple cattails over there on the way back if we can. Okay, there's rabbits up over here. All right, we got ourselves a rabbit. Where'd the other little bugger go? Mr. Rabbit! There you are. Not gonna be doing any 7 Days to Die tonight. No, I have dinner. I have dinner with my family later on, so don't know how long that's gonna go. But I may, but I'm not going to commit to it because I don't know how long dinner's gonna go. I only have a few hours before dinner, and then we're gonna be off to that. So we may have to stave that off till tomorrow. Although the first Horde night's gonna be kind of boring, to be honest. We're probably gonna be hiding most of the time. Oh hey, there's the Timberwolves. There's 4 of them coming right up to us. Look at that. Let's just sit up here and wait for them. There they are. There they are. See, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're all just coming up here, doing their thing. There's one coming back now. That one's running. That one's got an arrow stuck in him. This one's coming back. Oh, Jesus criminy. There's another one coming back here. Thank you for the 100 bits, Tylea. All right, we got 2 of them. The other ones are running with arrows in them. We got 3 arrows here. There's 1, 2, and should be a 3rd arrow down here somewhere. There's my 3rd arrow. Then we got 2 arrows in wolves that are running around doing God knows what. God knows what those wolves are doing. Actually, you know what? Let's drop the rabbits. This guy actually has quite a bit of stuff on him. Look at him. He's almost a 7 kilos. Almost 7 kilos right there. And we're actually like not that cold. Wow, his flesh actually moved as we were carving him up. I should have checked my kills and see if those other wolves died yet. I guess we'll check it real quick. I'm sure they're dead, but we'll check it anyway. Wolves killed 87. So we had 87. We'll see what we have after we harvest this guy up. But thank you, Tylea, for the 100 bits. That was a perfect time for it. It was perfect timing there. Uh, 87. So yeah, those other wolves are probably dead. Now we just have to find their corpses. It's not Halloween yet. Why is everybody happy Halloweening me already? Did I miss something? Did Halloween get moved from the 31st up to today? It's not the 31st yet, is it? What is today? Is today the... Okay, why is my thing not showing me the date?
It's starting to weigh me down.
It's only the 23rd. I may not see you after that. Oh, okay, gotcha. This is a happy Halloween in advance because you won't see me afterwards. Got it. Okay. That I understand. Well, Anna was talking about taking her kids to a trick-or-treat thing today. I was like, it's the 23rd. Wait a second. Halloween's not till next... What is it? Next Friday. We are very, very heavy right now, but we got food on us. That's the important thing. Set up our little stash here. A little stash in the cabin. Nice stash. That's what they'll tell me. Nice stash.
No power
Damaged by
universe
wolf
can
deer
stop
carcass
me.
weight, actually. Hey, Bowen, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I wonder where those other wolves ran off to. I'm sure one of them's over in this... One of them ran off in this direction somewhere. We should probably go out and look for him. We're going to drop off our meats here. I'm not going to do anything else. Well, good day to you as well, Bowen. Hope you're having a good one, man. Alright. Hold on, it's very close. We can get there. Don't worry about it. I can't run right now because I have no weight capacity on me. I have no ability to carry anything else. So let's just drop our prolifera of meats here. Get all of our stuff down. Beautiful. That's not the wolf way up there, is it? That might be the wolf way up there. I don't remember that hill of snow up there. We'll head up this direction and see what it is. Right now we have warm temperatures, so we might as well meander around for a second, see if we can find this timber wolf. If nothing else, this will give us the high ground. Oh hey, there's another birch, or another birch here. Look at that. I like how the birch seem more random now. It's like you'll just find a lonely birch just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of nice. I like that. I'm sure there's a pattern to it, but it's all new to me because they changed it up a little bit, so. I'm not hearing any crows either. That's the thing that... That's the thing that's making me wonder if they're over here or not. We'll go down the little path here. This leads to that log that goes over the river. I don't know if we can get to it, though. I think it might be blocked by scrub brush. Yeah, it is. It's blocked by scrub. We can fix that. There we go. Okay, so that's the deer. I know that's the deer there. Trying to listen for any other crows, but I don't hear any others. That makes me sad. And we're tired now too, so probably should just head back and deal with it another day. Break down a little more scrub brush for ourselves. This just gets us some sticks. The scrub brush is great for sticks. We get 12 sticks every time. And it's not cold out, so it's not like we're losing any health for doing it. I mean, it's getting cold now. Okay, let's get back home. It's getting cold now, so let's get back home. We got like 40 sticks on us now.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, it is. But you're just gonna have to learn to live with it, buddy. At least we have the wind at our backs. That's the important thing. It makes us move a little faster in this direction. It's a nice little detail, too. Like, when the wind's at your back, you actually are walking faster than when the wind's in your front. And also, meat smell has a very... The smells in the game have a way of going downwind of you. So if you're upwind of an animal, you're going to be in trouble. If you're downwind of an animal, you're in pretty good shape. Alright, let's eat that. I like graphics update. Oh yeah, the graphics, they made this game so beautiful. It's so much more than it used to be. So much more than it used to be. Let's grab some meats here. Okay, the animal fat I'm just going to set over to the side. We are super duper retired, but that's okay. We'll get this. Yeah, good to see you, Rev. Actually, could we do a mag lens fire out here? I didn't even check. Let's drop our birch here, though, first. Drop that. We need to see if we can do it, get a mag lens fire. It's pretty bright out still. Probably not. Nope. Even though it's bright out, probably, I was going to say, it's probably not. The light is fooling us because it is getting dark. Now, we aren't using a torch any longer on the fire because we have Fire Making 5. And in Fire Making 5, you can light a torch with a book, a stick, or a cedar at 100% chance. So we don't really need... Oh, we got 64 sticks on it. Nice. Put you down. Put you down. Get a little water going. Get a little meat cooking. Sleep for an hour. Oh, I forgot to drink. Gosh dang it. Nice thing about having pretty full health is we don't need to sleep for health, so we can just, like, we can cook and sleep at the same time, which is kind of nice. We'll eat you. And I do need to take a drink. We have a little bit of water on us, so we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. So fine. Water's got 20 minutes left. Let's go ahead and harvest a rabbit up. 7 minutes there. 17 minutes. Beautiful. We need more guts and hides anyway, so. I remember a couple of fire starts failing at fire starting 5 or 5 fire starting skill. I have failed once in a while, but it's so infrequent that it's not even worth mentioning in my opinion. It's like a one in a gazillion chance. But it can happen. It can happen. Mainly, I've seen that happen like when I try to start a fire and it's windy, and then it like fails because I think it's probably the wind. Everybody, take a minute to verify you've hit the thumbs up and help the Atheenon in the algorithm. Thank you, Larry. How you doing, Larry? I hope you're having a good one. There we go. We'll put that on, and then we will harvest you up. 19 minutes there. Those were fatty rabbits. Oh, you know, one thing I could do with the rabbits. I think it's not 100. It's like 99.999, and they rounded it. It probably is. Let's be honest. It probably is. All right, let's go ahead and cook a big piece of wolf meat there. And let's make a rabbit pie. That way we'll have extra carry weight in the morning.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
17 minutes. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and take the hide here. Having rabbit pies makes me happy. $15 minutes till ready. All right. That sounds good. Get another piece of wolf meat in there. Let's go ahead and drop the gut. And the hides there. What time we got on the fire? 53 minutes. Let's add a little more sticks to the fire. There we go. Let's go ahead and take the other hide real quick. In the game, they round a lot of things up to second decimal. I can believe it. I mean, you can't truly have 100% anything, right? All right, there's my rabbit pies, my wolfy meat, yum yum. All right, we got some rabbit pie now. Let's cook up another wolf meat. You know what? I'd really want to make a thing of pancakes. Let's make some pancakes. We got the syrup. We might as well do it. Yum yum. Oh, let's drop the hide over here as well. And let's go drop our meats outside that are cooked. While that stuff cooks, we'll drop meat outside that's cooked already.
Not sure I can carry much more.
All right, so we got our meat pies. Why did those not drop it as one item? Okay, there we go. Now they're all one. Okay, excellent. Then we got our cooked wolf meat, cooked rabbit meat. There we go. I'm gonna eat the cooked rabbit meat because why not? I really want to find those other wolves tomorrow. Not so much to get meat from them, but because they have my arrows. I don't really care about the meat so much, it's just the arrows that bother me. If they didn't have my arrows, I'd be like, I don't care. Hey, see if they got any pie. Bring me some pie. I love me some pie. Yes, Dean Winchester is awesome. All right, there's our pancakes. That'll be our breakfast in the morning. Let's cook up a tea. Let's make another birch bark tea. And can we make a coffee? Do we have any coffees left? I think we got coffees left as well. Let's make a coffee too. All right, let's get a couple of wolf meats in there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope, not dropping anything, buddy. You're just gonna drop the attitude, but that's about it. Alright, the fire's probably almost out. That's fine, we'll just let it die. I need to get some sleep for the night. and the next day. We'll be sleeping through into the next afternoon, but that's okay. We needed this. That was a big W for us. It was a W. Okay. Sweet niblets. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. I want to eat my pancakes in the morning. We're eating our pancakes. That's our breakfast. And then we'll drink some water. What day is it right now? It is day... Well, today the day is day 673, or 373. And we lived 371 days so far. So... That's where we're at right now. All right, let's drop the raw meats over here. Drop the cooked meats over here. It's a nice day out. I hear crows.
Something's got to go.
The moment I stepped outside, I heard crows, and now I don't hear them anymore. That's annoying as crap. Okay, let's go back inside and drop some of this kindling stuff. I don't need so many sticks on me. It's great to have them, but I don't need them. I'll grab one stick. There we go. Actually, I have the book, so I don't even need the one stick. Because we can burn that book. Alright. Well, the way the game works, Larry, is that so this time here is calculated in full 24-hour periods that you've been alive. This time here is calculated from day one. So on day one, if you spawn at and the 24-hour thing is full 24 hours. So if you spawn at late at night, you're gonna have a weird day counter going forward. It's not ever gonna really match up. All right, let's go across the bridge, see if we can find these wolves. But we are in Bleak Inlet right now for the next, I don't know. We are in Bleak Inlet for the next 44 days. But yeah, so the calendar is kind of a weird thing because the days survived is in full 24-hour increments. But the day timer, this day timer clicks over at midnight every night. So we probably spawned late in the day, and then it clicked over, but our first full 24 hours didn't finish until late the next day, and so the timer is always a little bit off on it. About the only time it would actually be 1-to-1 is say we spawned a few minutes after midnight on the first day. Then you would kind of have a 1-to-1 ratio between the timers, but that's very rare. Usually you spawn in the evening or something like that.
My head feels thick.
If I see some other Timberwolves, I'll ask them if they've seen my friend. Sounds like the guy calculating your life on Long Dark also works calculating my hours for payroll. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of funky, but it works. I mean, it works. I know, we dumped all of our sticks, but that just leaves me room to pick up more sticks, don't you know? I don't see the Timby. Oh, there's one. We found one. There's my arrow. Excellent. That's one of them down. There's one Timberwolf. We got one arrow back. Now we just have to try to find the other bugger. And try to not run into the bear. The bear usually spawns way down there. But he kind of wanders up this direction from what I've seen. I'm doing the most boring thing ever, transferring phone contents to a new phone. I'm absolutely not a patient person. It takes a while to transfer all that stuff over. It truly does. Usually there's a backpack up over here, but I don't know if it'll be here or not. Hey, look at that. It's got nothing in it. Of course it doesn't. You know, Larry, I'm always in Stick Picker 2000 mode. How often the Timberwolves respawn in Bleak Inlet? Pretty often. It depends, though. There used to be a glitch where if you killed all of them but one, it would delay their spawn timer pretty much indefinitely. If you just left one of them alive. I sort of need them to respawn since we're going to be here a bunch of days. I sort of need them for the food. So I'm going to sort of force their respawns a little bit more by killing them all. It's a landslide, boys and girls. I think that goes to... I think that goes over to Coastal Highway. I think on the other side of that is Coastal Highway. At least that's the idea. Is that, you know, because at the end of the Coastal Highway road, there's that big landslide as well. Down there by the fishing huts. I think that's supposed to go over to that. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's some body over here? I never realized there was a body over here. There's the other wolf. Wow, well, thank you, crows. You wonderful beasts. Oh my God, the other wolf was right there. We just walked right. Look at that. Look at our view on him. Look at our view on him. He just melds right into that rock there. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Okay, let's see if we can get a Maglens fire going. Nope, no Maglens. That's all right. We'll use one of our matches. And we'll use this book here. I pay the people at the phone store $10 and let them do it. Time is precious. Yeah, it is. It's tough, though, sometimes. Let's go ahead and throw... some sticks on there. A few more sticks, maybe. That should be enough. Grab some meat off of him. There we go. Now we're warming up. But yeah, by killing all the Timberwolves in the pack, you're gonna respawn them a lot quicker than if you don't. So I would recommend killing them all if you're wanting them to respawn. I would recommend not killing them all though if you want to like not have to survive, not have to keep fighting them over and over again. If you leave one Timberwolf up, he will not attack you. So you want to try to leave one Timberwolf up if you can, because that one Timberwolf is a big wussy, and he won't attack you. My tea is bubbling. I figured we might as well cook up a little wolf meat here and get warm. We found all of our arrows. If you kill them all, the respawn time is pretty much the same as any wolf. It's like 5 to 7 days after they despawn. After either the corpse despawns or the after the corpse or the wolf despawns naturally. Now, see, the trick is though, Raven. Here's the problem. I'm gonna call you Raven because that's what I see as Raven. I know it's Rave Veteran, but Rave Veteran. So this is what it is. So wow, we actually have a blizzard going on right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. So here's the deal. When you kill them all, you got to remember these wolves have a pack mechanic. So even after they start respawning, it'll take a while before they'll actually attack you again because they have to build up their pack strength. And so one will respawn, and then another might respawn, and depending on their time frame of when they decay, and all that sort of stuff, they may not all respawn on the same day. So there may be periods where they're not all up at the same time. So it's a very weird dynamic with them. It is. It's just a very weird dynamic with them all together. Chad, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's different. It's different than the regular wolves in a lot of ways, and honestly, like I've said all along, wolves in this game are completely broken. The Timberwolves are completely broken in the game. I think the Timberwolves need a major rework. They really truly do, because they just don't function properly. Oh no, my fire just got blown out. My fire did it really changed right as I got my pancakes on there. Luckily, my pancakes don't take too long to make. We're going to take that. We're going to drink my Reshi tea down to a little bitty bite. We're going to grab our meats. And we're going. And we're gone. Let's go. Luckily, we know where we're going. Watch you kids trick or treat. Why Anna was saying that earlier, Chad. Why are your kids trick-or-treating already? Is this like a Canadian thing? Is this like Canadian Halloween or something? I'm totally lost. It's not Halloween for another week, isn't it? I actually had to go look at my calendar earlier because not only you but Tylea came in and said Happy Halloween as well, and I was like, what? I mean, I just missed the memo, you know? Or is this like the safe Halloween that they do before the Halloween? So the kids get their Halloween, but they don't have to worry about weirdos. Which I totally get. Weirdos have ruined Halloween for everybody. It's a school thing. Okay, it's a school thing. Gotcha. Oh, so it's like a school Halloween. Ah. Why don't they do it on Halloween? Just out of curiosity. Oh, so is the weather supposed to be bad? Okay. Makes way more sense. If the weather's going to be bad next week, they set it up this week so they can avoid the bad weather. Gotcha. Okay. That makes way more sense. My brain is now starting to wrap around it a little bit. I gotcha. I get it. It's a valid reason. It's a valid reason. The weather says rain. You know, back in my day, we'd go out in the rain anyway. So our candy got a little wet. That's all right. It was all stale anyway. Because that's all people would give us is stale candy. They'd give us the Werther's a little cough drop type candy, and be like, "Have a nice day, kid." That rain would soften it up for us a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're going the right direction. I think we are. Day 40, no matches, Loper run going great now. Nice, nice. Yeah, the no matches thing is fun to try to do. Oh, there's the bridge right there. Nice, we hit it. We're right by it. The weather isn't real peachy. It's 38 here and cloudy in Ohio. Yeah. You know, back in my day when it was 38, we'd get into our t-shirts and tank tops and shorts and go out and have fun. 'Cause that was great weather, didn't you know? All right, we're inside again. See, we made it. No problem at all. No worries at all. Look at that. We even got some pancakes on us. That's how sexy we were out there. Actually, let's go ahead and drop our food out outside. We don't need to cook up any more stuff. We don't need to cook up any more stuff. Put some pancakes on the rail here, get those cooling. We got our pies cooling up here too. Get our pies cooling. Get a little more wolf meat down. Oh, come on. You want to line up. I know you do. I know you want to line up. I know I'm cold, but it don't matter. We got more important things to deal with, like lining our wolf meat up. There we go. Yeah, I think today, let's see, today's cloudy and 64 here in Oregon. It's a nice day in Oregon today. It's a nice day in Oregon. Oh, did my stuff arrive though? That's the important thing. Hold on a second. I need to check and see if my Amazon stuff got here. Hold on. If it did, I gotta run downstairs real quick. Nope, it's arriving today between 5:15 and 9:15. Gosh dang it. I was hoping my candies would be here already. I got some candy ordered. I've been addicted to them lately. Okay, computer definitely crazy. Can't look at Steam Long Dark maps on browser. Wants to use the Steam app. I say phone, hurry up and finish transfer. Currently redoing trader quests in normal to do for the To the Teeth archive. Achieve. The contrast between interiors per difficulty is insane. Oh yeah, The interiors, Edvin, on Interloper are just totally bare compared to the ones that you get on Stalker, Voyager, Pilgrim. The only catch with the deer skull was not the hunter one. The only catch with the deer skull was not the hunter one. Really? That's wild. You only get mango-flavored hard candy when it's around? Well, I've been addicted lately to my nuggets. They're these little white. You may remember this one, Chad. You remember the little white bars? They're about probably an inch long, and they're probably about ½ inch square. They're like a rectangle bar of white nougat that had little like colored jellies in it, like green and red and yellow. Do you remember those? I don't know if you remember those or not, but that's what I have ordered because they sounded really good. Oh, we got some cured gut here, nice. And let's see, do we have any okay? So that gut is cured. Nope. Let's get our pelts kind of positioned out here a little bit better. Yeah, that's what I ran across those. They came through Amazon the other day. Like a while ago, I was stalking them and I was like, oh, I remember those. They aren't as good as I remember, but they're very much an acquired taste. They are not super sweet or anything. I did order some of these and they're way different. I ordered some of the fruit slices. These are not what they used to be. I mean, they're okay, but you literally have to leave them sitting out for about 5 days before they get hard enough that they aren't just like gross. Finally, that one is about what it should be. They're just a little too sweet, though, for my taste. I used to love the fruit slices back in the day, though. Remember the ones you'd get out? The ones you'd get out of the candy bins at the candy store? Oh, man. Caramel peanut butter cups are amazing. Oh, man. Caramel peanut butter cups are amazing. Yum, yum. Well, love having you here, Larry. I'm weird when my teeth are good. I like candy. Candy corn's good. Candy corn is good. I dig candy corn as well. I know some people diss on it a lot. It's like a wax candy, but I love it. I think it's really good. All right, we got the deer hides. Okay, there's a cured gut. Cured gut. I'm gonna get that wolf pelt out of the way here. Where can I put that? Can I put that on top of the chest? I can't put that on top of the chest. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the deer hides just to get them out of the way because they're in the way. Grab those hides. Let's grab the guts. Put them up here. Another cured rabbit pelt. Nice. I bought some sugar babies the other day and I was like, yuck, I love candy corn. It's okay to like bad things, Ath. We're all human. Surprised Hinterland did not nerf the cougar crafting recipe as you can recraft it instead of repairing. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like at all is that you can just use the same one over and over and over again. I don't like that at all. That just annoys me to no end. That you can just use the same cougar pelt over and over and over again with there's no problems at all doing it. All right, we're just gonna have to drop the other deer hide here because we don't have a place. We don't have a place on the floor to store it, but that's okay. It's the same with the moose hide satchels. Like once you get a moose hide satchel, you never need to like really, or the moose hide coat. I mean the moose hide coat. Once you get a moose hide coat, you never need to do anything with it again, because you can get a moose hide out of it, and you can just remake it again. It seems kind of stupid, to be honest. All right, let's store some more sticks in here. There we go. Put some more sticks in there. Oh wow, we almost have 30 kilos worth of stuff in here. Good Lord, that's we have like 70 kilos of stuff just sitting there between all of our things. All of our things and stuff and things. All right, there we can at least we can get all the hides separated out. That is good news. That is good stuff. Let's go out and get something to eat. Just when I shared the love, -1 cool point over candy corn. Hey, I like candy corn. It's not like my favorite, Larry, but you know, it's one of those holiday foods that I just like. You know, during the holiday, I like to eat it. It's sort of like there's a cream cheese mint recipe that my mom makes and I've made sometimes at Christmas, and I really like it, but I don't like it any other time of year. Any other time of year, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of grossed out by those. But at Christmas time, I really like it. They're really good. They're these little tiny cream cheese mints. Basically, the ingredients are cream cheese, sugar, powdered sugar, and food coloring, and that's it. It's a little dark in here. Oh, I could get my lantern out, but I can do this. There we go. Although my son agrees with you and Janet on candy corn. Hey, you know, everybody's got their own taste of stuff, that's for sure. Is there anything I can do in the dark? Sharpen knife up. I'm not like Janet, though. It's not like my favorite thing in the world. It really isn't, but I don't mind it at all. I really like molasses cookies as well. Molasses cookies, if they're made right, molasses cookies are one of my favorite cookies around. They gotta be soft, though. It has to be a soft molasses cookie, which means you almost have to undercook it a little bit and then let it sit and cool on the tray so it gets cooked on the inside a little bit more. And most of the time, people, when they make molasses cookies, they're just way over hard. They make them and they come out like rocks almost. But you get a good soft molasses cookie. Oh my god, those things are amazing. Oh, stop sighing, Will. Will's like, you're talking about molasses cookies again. It's like, you know, Astrid used to make me molasses cookies back when she loved me. Back when she loved me, she used to make them for me. But she doesn't love me anymore, so she doesn't make them for me anymore. Sleep, the answer is sleep. You know what the answer is? We get up in the morning,
Almost anything.
go out to the porch, we grab ourselves a nice plate of gourmet pancakes, and we wolf it down. Oh yeah, molasses cookies are really easy to mess up. Molasses cookies are one of the easiest ones to mess up because you cook them for even a minute too long, and they turn into a brick. You gotta be super duper careful cooking them. White chocolate macadamia nuts. See, I have never liked macadamia nuts.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I just never have. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Cured gut. Fresh guts. And rabbit hides. And we got the birch here. We got the maple there. Look at all that stuff we got. We got 68 kilos of stuff on us. Is there anything I need to repair? Not really. Not really. Hey, redacted. Deleted redacted. Thank you for the 33 months at the Wolf level membership. Day 6,422 of Silence from Hinterland. Very sad. Very, very sad. Will I be replaying Darkwalker for Halloween? Yes. On Halloween, on the 31st, which is Halloween, I will be playing the Darkwalker. And we're gonna try, with the first one we're gonna try, Edvin, is we're gonna try a no, other than the campfires, no wards at all, except for the final ward, which gets rid of them. But we're gonna try for a no ward run. So we can't like send them away. We can't distract them. None of that sort of stuff. So we're gonna try to do a no ward run and see if we can survive it. I don't think we will, but we'll see. We'll see. I forgot. I cannot put my stuff down outside, and then go back inside. So we gotta grab everything, and then go outside. There's the door. Okay, can I grab? Okay, I can get all my stuff here. Nice. All right, we got everything here. I think. Yep, we got everything here. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple Darkwalkers runs, and then we'll just do a regular run. We'll do a regular Darkwalker run after that. You can do it without wards. It's just very difficult. It's very difficult to do it without wards. Move all those into there. There we go. Get all that into there. 38, excellent. Let's grab some of our meat. I'm going to leave some of this meat here for ourselves for the future. Let's eat a piece of meat. Yum, yum. What about June or Wally? I know Beaver's a no-go. Yeah, Beaver's a no-go. All right, let's go ahead and throw that in there and throw the salt in there for right now. There we go. And let's throw the meat pies in there because they're still in good shape. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what we need to do, though? Before we go, we need to get our bow out. Hey, there's some ptarmigans up there. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Oh. All right. Part of turning the travois is using your mouse as well. You know how you can usually go left or right. You have to use your mouse to turn when you're using the travois. We're off to the fishing huts, boys and girls. It's fishing hut time. Let's go. I got that joke. Sun is going down. About half an hour of daylight left in my ADD overachieving DIY home improvement. Lon Zotzi neighbor has hauled out his pneumatic nail gun. I can't be mad. He's always working. Hey, some people, Larry, are just like that. They just are go, 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 go all the time. They're just go, go, go all the time. But dang, let the day end in silence. Yeah, you know, that would be nice, right? Sometimes it just don't happen, though. Sometimes you just don't get that lucky. Now, luckily for us, we already took the Timberwolves out over here, so we're just going to walk down. We're going to cross the bridge. We're going to go down to the fishing area, the fishing village down here, and make a temporary camp there. And then we're going to go to the lighthouse, and we may do a little bit of fishing as well. Chances are we are going to go to the cannery, and we're going to kind of base up there, but we're going to need to spend a bunch of time at the fishing huts getting fish, because you have to remember, once we get to Forlorn Muskeg, we'll have some cattails, we'll have some mushrooms and some rosehip teas that we can drink, but we won't have any other forms of vitamin C once we get to the Forlorn Muskeg, because fish is not available in Forlorn. So that being said, we gotta fish up and vitamin C up here in this zone. You were trying to figure out how to get a Leave It to Beaver joke. Hey, we all know what Leave It to Beaver is, so, you know. I watched Leave It to Beaver back in the day. I'm trying to get brave enough to go to Sundered Pass on my Voyager run. Hey, you know, Janet, Sundered Pass is crazy. Do I have skis? I do not have skis. You mean in real life or in game? Because in real life, I do know how to ski. I haven't skied in years, though. Because I have bad knees. I actually haven't skied since I tore my knee out. Kind of sucked. Took a wrong turn and my knee just went pop. Can you cure fish? Yes, you can cure fish. I don't know if you get vitamin C for it if you cure it. Hey, there's a couple more birch over here. Let's go grab those real quick. We'll leave this here. Oh, that is the travois. That is the travois. The travois is a carry beast for you. Yeah, there's the bear. There's the bear over there, actually. So the travois allows you to carry up to 75 kilos of gear behind you. And if anything carried in it does not smell. So the travois is very, very nice. It takes damage pretty quick, though. It takes damage pretty quickly, and there are some bugs with it right now. Still, the main bug being if you go inside and you don't pick the travois up and it has stuff inside of it, it will disappear on you and go into a lost and found box, and then you have to go try to track it down. And then usually by that time, everything that was inside of it's gone, and the travois is ruined. Which kind of sucks. So you got to be careful with the travois right now. You got to make sure you empty it out. Make sure... Oh, there's a deer on the lake, too. How am I shooting right over it? Damn it. Now he's gonna run to the bear. I shot over him like 3 times. At least we hit him once. The phone's finished, yay! There's our cabin. Let's get our travois down to the cabin here. Then we'll come back out. We're a little cold. Skiing is fun, but it's definitely a young person's sport. It's definitely a young person's thing. Oh, we'll come out and shoot the bear. I need to get our stuff unloaded first, though. All right.
Feels like a lot of gear.
It is a lot of gear. Oh, I guess I can drop the meat. Then we can go inside and dump off the rest of the stuff. There we go. Okay, I got a container. We have a container. Okay, and there's more ruined mittens there. This is a great place to spawn in the beginning of the game because you get a lot of stuff here. All right, let's see. What do we have in here? I want to put all my cured stuff in here. Those are fresh, fresh, fresh. Let's put our cloth in there too. All right, let's get our acorn grounds in there, the burdock root, get our cougar claw, get that in there, get our cured maple in there. Okay, we got 91. No wonder I have too much. I have 91 sticks on me right now. That's 5 kilos. How many sticks can we put in there? We've got 13 kilos of sticks on us right now. We can only put 33 in there. And then we just have to dump the rest on the ground. I think we'll dump all the sticks on the ground because I got 91 sticks. We'll just dump them all on the ground here. That gets rid of 13 kilos off of us. That's good. I'm gonna take that rug because I want to drop my hides here. There we go. Why can't I pick that up? There we go. Okay. Oh, because I'm still in this mode. Duh. I was like, why can't I left click on it? Because I'm in the wrong mode. That's why. You big dummy. You big dummy, you're still in this mode. Can't be in that mode and do that. Alright. Anything on the shelf here? Hey, we got some sardines and a ruined can of soda. Yay. By the way, ruined cans of soda, unless they've changed it, ruined cans of soda cannot get you sick. So you cannot get food poisoning from ruined cans of soda, which is pretty nice. All right, let's put some stuff in here. Get those. Actually, the fish traps will keep on us. Put the arrowheads and the arrows in there. Actually, I have one I need to bring. Oh, I need to drop that stuff too. I forgot. We got all these guts. birch, and maple to drop. I'm just going to leave that in a pile for the moment. We need to take apart this arrow, though, real quick. And then we have a deer outside that ran off with one of our arrows. Little bastard. He's gonna pay. He's gonna pay for that. Where's the rest of my feathers and stuff? Did I put them? I put them all in over here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Get the feathers in there. The rest of that stuff can go in there. I'm gonna grab out the reclaimed wood, though. There we go. Okay, we're down to 43 kilos. That's good. Let's go ahead and pick up a couple sticks for ourselves. And then let's go out and see if we can get ourselves a bear. I don't have any water on me at all, do I? Now, usually, this over here, this area over here has a little respawn spot. This area actually respawns coal every once in a while. So we're going to pick up all the coal around here. There's usually like 4 or 5. We grab all the coal, and then later on we can come back over here and it will actually respawn coal. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can get free coal there. And it actually is respawnable coal. Which is pretty rare in the game, as far as outdoor stuff goes. Hey, there's a bear right there. There, now he saw us. No, you lost me. No. Okay, now he's on to us. Okay. I just can't go into the porch. That was my mess up. The porch is a safe spot. I gotta stave that off. There we go. Got him. Where's my arrow? Bastard. Oh, my arrow broke. Nice. All right, there we go. We use the porch as a safe zone from the bear. That's nice. It gives us a bear. That gives us a bear hide. That is beautiful. All right, which way is the wind blowing? The wind's blowing that way. Okay. Can I build a fire right here? That's the question. I can. Can it be a Maglin's fire? It can. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bye, Janet. Take care. Poor person needs to eat. We'll go get some food. Go get some food. Eldritch God, how you doing? Let's add a coal and a few sticks. Get our pot down. Get our pan down. $35, 39 kilos, almost 40 kilos of bear right there. There we go. They got us some water. We needed that badly. There we go. Okay. We're almost done harvesting them as well. Nice thing is you can cancel your carcass harvest and you can go back to it later on if you want to. You don't have to carcass harvest them all in one go. We got about 42 days or so, I think. 42 days left to go. So that's always super nice, is that you can do that. You can do sort of, you can harvest him in sections, basically. Let's see, we got, we're on day 372. We've got 7 days, so 43 days left to go.
Might have to drop some gear.
$30 or 37. Let's just do 37. I was doing the second trader quest, got all the way to Ash Canyon, found out I didn't actually commit to the quest. Now I gotta go back and take the quest. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get a little bear meat cooked up. Oh, did it really it blew my fire down, didn't it? It really blew my fire down. You son of a biscuit. And now the weather's like, yeah, I don't really care about you. Yeah, it's not even that windy out. It's just the wind shifted. That happens all the time in Bleak Inlet. It's not even that it's super windy. The wind will shift. It'll have a little gust that'll blow your fire down, and then your fire's gone. So it's best just to make fires inside if you can. That's why I just grabbed the torch off of there. I figured we could just come inside and make another fire real quick. Only Hinterland would make you manually accept the quest you just chose to speak about. Well, hey, you know. Like I said, Hinterland, that's new. You gotta remember, that's new territory for Hinterland. That's not stuff they've done before. And so that's why I warn people on the multiplayer. Multiplayer's probably not going to be that great in Black Frost at the beginning. It's not going to be that great because they don't have any experience doing it. So things that we just kind of assume are going to happen in a multiplayer game, they probably are not going to do. Not for a while until it's pointed out to them that, hey, you should do this in your game. And so I would highly recommend that once you start playing the multiplayer Black Frost, you know, be polite, but make sure that you leave lots of good comments for them about stuff they need to improve, and stuff they need to add in, and stuff they need to change, because they are not going to be doing it. They are not going to have a good idea how to do it. Let's just put it that way. They're just not. It's just not. It's not gonna happen organically without input from the community. I must have missed a gut out there. So definitely make sure that you get in on, you know, the conversations and stuff, and let them know, hey, I'd really like to see this, or I'd really like to have you be able to do this, you know, whatever it is, because they are not going to come to it naturally. I must have missed a gut out here. Yep, I did. They always have our best interests at heart. That's why they, you know, why they put that in, Edvin. And I'm gonna say this, and it'll probably get me in trouble with Hinterland. You know why they put that in? They put that in because they were pissed off that everybody didn't like the cougar. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That has nothing to do with gameplay. It has to do with we are going to give you an achievement that punishes you because you didn't like the way we implemented the cougar initially. I mean, I don't care. What are they going to do? Cancel me? Not give me access to a game? I am beyond even giving a crap at this point. It doesn't bother. I'm not gonna stay silent on things just because it's not correct to say or it may hurt somebody's feelers. It's overall. It's overall. You have to do it overall. It's not in one run. It's overall. But still, why would you choose to do that? I mean, to be honest, Edvin, I'll probably create a Voyager character and just run him into the cougar a bunch of times. It's like, why not? Why would I sacrifice an Interloper character to it? But honestly, I think a lot of the stuff with the cougar is just kind of like, the cougar is a goofy animal to begin with. I like what they were trying to do with it. It just doesn't work very well. It doesn't make much sense, to be honest. It doesn't work with the Long Dark, really. Especially the original version, the jump scare. The jump scare thing was kind of a goofy mechanic that they should not have put into the game, but they did. And I like that they were trying something new. I mean, I think that's the saddest part of it all. The saddest part of it all is that it's going to dissuade them for trying new stuff in the future. It's going to make them want to play it safe and not be sort of experimental in how their animals function because of the blowback they got on the cougar. And that kind of makes me sad, because it's nice when companies try, you know, new stuff, you know. It's nice when they try new things. Even if it doesn't work, it's nice that they tried something different. Oh, we're gonna have bear meat coming out of our ears now. I think the main thing, and I've said this before, but I think the main thing I don't like about the cougar is that he has a zone of control where you literally cannot enter a certain area without him just attacking you, without him aggroing and attacking you. There is no sneaking around the cougar. In reality, you know, I guess you could crouch walk in certain areas to get around him, but there's not really a great formula to avoid attack from him completely. As far as just like being able to explore an area and avoid him, distract him, make him go over a different direction, and then he's just glitchy as hell. Otherwise, he's very, very glitchy. He's even glitchier than the bears and the Timberwolves. You could do a compilation of you getting killed by the cougar ending in your achievement. That is true. You could probably do that. Yeah, especially in Aurora, he goes for you the moment you step in his area. It's just a very bad animal. I mean, I personally like the first cougar. I thought it was kind of an interesting idea. I think they needed to nerf his damage a little bit. Maybe give you a little bit more of a chance to kill him, or more of a chance to shoot at him. Give it a mitigating factor that the more times you've shot him, the weaker he becomes, the easier he is to get the kill shot on. Like have it like on a sliding scale. Like the first shot has a 10% chance of killing him in one shot. The second time you kill him, or second time you shoot him, has a 30% chance. The fourth time you shoot him has a 50% chance. You know, sort of a sliding scale where the more times you've shot him, the more times, the better chance you have of killing him. Never make it 100%, but, you know, make it so that it's, you know, it's one of those where you have a better chance of killing him the more you've shot him, you know. But, and they just need to change some stuff around him. I thought it was an interesting idea overall. I really did. I think the main thing people didn't like is they didn't like the jump scare. And I'll agree. The jump scare to me was just it was unnecessary. It's antithetical to what the Long Dark is all about. And the Long Dark is all about, you know, exploration and stuff like that. And the jump scare aspect was just a very poor sort of element, I think. The Mountain Town Cougar, easy to kill, snipe from the rock? Yeah. Well, if you can get fires down, all the cougars are easy to kill. If you get fires down, they're all easy to take care of. Oh, the Timberwolves have always been fundamentally flawed. They mess with your FPS. There used to be actually there used to be a lag animation that you would receive when the Timberwolves attacked you. Like the Timberwolves would jump you and the game would literally like lag for a second. You'd lose a frame or you'd lose a few frames, and then by that time another Timberwolf is probably on you. Oh yeah, cats are lethal in general. I mean, cats are. They are lethal.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
But you have to have a balance in every game. You have to always find the balance between reality and fun. And when you sacrifice one for the other, generally when you sacrifice fun for reality, the game is going to be the poorer for it. It's a lot easier to sacrifice reality for a fun aspect than to sacrifice fun to make something more real. For a majority of players, there will be players who really appreciate the more realistic something is. But I'm talking about a majority of players would rather have a fun time than have a realistic time. And if you can mix the realism in there, that's great. Don't get me wrong, you want to make it as real as you possibly can, but there's a lot of moments where you have to sacrifice that reality for a fun quotient, I guess you could call it. And I'm honestly, you know, as much as I play games on Twitch, I'm a pretty normie gamer. I have very normie kind of expectations of a game. I want a game to be fun. I want it to be engaging. I want it to be enjoyable. I don't want it to be. If a game's too hyper realistic, I just kind of lose interest in it after a while, because it's just not fun anymore. It's like, okay, I just get kind of done with it.
Something's gotta go.
I'll keep one piece of meat on me there. Actually, I'm wondering, don't I have a recipe I can use bear meat and wolf meat in? No, that's deer and rabbit, but I also have to have broth, carrots, and potatoes. I saw some ptarmigans back there at the house. We might just go back and get them so I can get some broth going on. Yeah, but I have to potatoes and stuff for that. The trout stew I just need broth for, and I don't know if I've made... No, trout stew is not one of the recipes I can make that gives me that. Coastal fish cakes. I believe I already made coastal fish cakes once. I've made a bunch of prepper's pies. I can make some more pancakes if I want to. I don't have any more meats to harvest, though. I'm going to make a little bit of water here, though, because we need some water. I don't think we have much on us. We got 1.72 liters. Yeah, let's make a liter of water in each of these. There we go. Let's eat a piece of meat. Yum, yum, yum. Quite a lot of things in this game jump between realistic or completely not. Yeah, I mean, well, and most games are going to have that. I mean, most games are going to jump between realistic and not. And completely not realistic. Easiest way to kill a cougar, feline official rule. Put out a cardboard box, and wait for him to jump in and go to sleep, then shoot him. Hey, that works, you know? Either that or get a piece of string and lead him around for a while. Have him follow you for a little while. You can play with him that way. Alrighty. Well, we got the bear down, so that's nice. I know. Shush, shush. What am I carrying that's so dang heavy on me? Oh, we can break that arrow down. Let's break you down. I'm going to take a majority of this fuel out to the fishing hut because we're going to spend a lot of time out there. So let's go ahead and drop our meats off here. Oh, I got guts. I got that gut on me too. I forgot about that. Forgot I had the gut. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of. I don't think the Long Dark's gonna get a lot of love going forward. I think we will probably get some updates for bugs and stuff here and there. I think they will give it a little bit of love here and there. And you know, Edvin, let's be positive and say, hey, down the road, you know, once they've got Wintermute done and they've got a few other things kind of figured out, maybe they'll take another stab at doing a little bit of extra content for Long Dark. You never know. You never know. I will say I think their experience putting out Tales from the Far Territory kind of put them off from doing another expansion. Although I think part of the problems they experienced in releasing Tales from the Far Territory were of their own making. It wasn't the fault of anybody but themselves. Because a lot of their issues they had with Tales from the Far Territory was the timetable, it being sort of like, it being put out there as a DLC, which when 90% of the people hear DLC, they think completed project. They think completed thing, you know? That this thing is done. They don't think, oh, this needs another 2 years of work. And so I think that put a lot of people off of it. That it was not a completed finished product when it got released. I think them being very slow and not being able to keep to their. I think people were willing.
Might have to drop some gear.
I think in the beginning people were willing to put up with it because they were like, hey, they got a year timetable out. This is what they're doing in that year, but I knew, as most people who have ever played The Long Dark know, I knew from the get-go there was no way they were getting all of that done in a year. I just knew that there was no way they were getting all that done in a year. And unfortunately they were unable to. and that put more people off, you know? And that's the thing is like you annoy enough people like that, and it's going to put people on edge to the point where they don't want to support your project anymore, and that's not good for your project at all. So, let's leave our fish tip ups here as well. Where's my other one? There's my other one. We got 2 fish tip ups here. Do I have any fishing line on me? Oh, wait, do I have any fishing line on me? Oh, I do have a couple. Okay, I've got a couple on me. Okay, so we'll hang on to those. So there were multiple issues with the Tales from the Far Territory. Now that it's done, I think they should have. If they do one in the future, they definitely need to get it completed before they release it. They can't ever release another incomplete product like that. Especially if it's a DLC. If it's a DLC, you cannot release it as a incomplete product. People just will not put up with it. People will not put up with that at all. I do actually need my heavy hammer. Where'd I put it? There it is. Take you. I hear sirens outside. Somebody did something. I do have a couple deer hides, a couple rabbit hides, a maple in there, some feathers. All right, we got some supplies stocked up in there. Very nice. We got supplies stocked up in here as well. All right, I say we head over to the lighthouse. Oh, well, you know what we need to do first? We need to go find that deer and get my frickin' arrow back. We got a deer out here somewhere, and there's another fishing hut over here we can check out. Two things for Black Frost you're curious about is if you get seasons that affect the world, or maybe carryover progression, mostly cosmetic. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like there's a couple things out on the ice there. We'll go check those out. We're gonna go check out the bear's cave real quick. Cause you kill the bear, you gotta go check out his cave. You never know what he might be hiding in there. Are those are timber wolves out there? Holy crap, those are timber wolves. I think the deer went up and died up here. Yeah, there's the deer there. Okay, we got a whole pack of timber wolves on the ice out there, boys and girls. We need to clear them out. Well, see, and it's things like that, Edvin, that people are going to have to comment on and say, hey, we'd really like it if you did this. We'd really like it if you did this. Okay, the wolves are right there. I say we build a fire here. Meglins, nope. But I probably agree with Stooley, probably not. Farmer's Almanac says we're all going to be living long, dark life this winter. Nice, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Let's throw let's throw a stick on there. And let's throw one of our pieces of coal on there too. There we go. Okay. Let's get a couple honks of meat off of him. See if we can get a little more stink on us. Here they come, baby. Gonna wait here for them. And then they all ran off. And then they all ran away like a bunch of big chickens. Big babies. Alright. Just gotta play Medieval Dynasty. Holy crap, did they improve that game since I last played? Oh, Medieval Dynasty is amazing, man. Medieval Dynasty is a great game. I played a lot of it back in the day. I just haven't played it lately because I just don't have time. That's the main thing. I just ain't got time to play it. I barely have time to play Long Dark and 7 Days to Die for the most part. And so fitting another game into it just, you know. Okay, the other wolf died right down there, thank goodness. Okay. Get my arrow from him. Yeah, the town bullies came in, but I bullied them. I'm bully Atheenon. He's like Bully McGuire, but I'm bully Atheenon. Are you talking about Planet Crafter? I haven't played Planet Crafter in a long time, although Planet Crafter has expanded way beyond what they started with. They have new planets now that you can go to. They got a poison planet that they're bringing out. Stellaris? Trying to think what space game. You think it's Stellaris, maybe? Trying to think which one you might be thinking of. Oh, it was Planetcraft. Okay. You're bad. Yep, you're bad. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. Come on. Alright, let's grab the hide here. Yeah, there was Icarus. That's true, too. Yeah, Icarus. Icarus was great. Icarus is a great game. If you want, especially if you want a fun one to play with friends, Icarus is really, really top notch. Bully wolves got bullied off, baby. That's what you do. That's what you do to bullies. You just send them away. You tell them bullies to go get stuff. What the heck is going on? That has to be a Steam thing or something. The game just closed on me. I did nothing that time. I did nothing that time. The game just minimized. The window minimized on me. That is so freaking weird. I don't know why that happened. I have no idea. I don't know if I got some sort of bug from Steam or something, or it doesn't even stop the game. It does nothing to the game. It doesn't crash it. It doesn't do anything. The game just closes on me. For no reason whatsoever. Oh wow, there's a deer in here. It's been doing that all week in many different games? Oh, really? Okay. Maybe it's a Steam thing then, I don't know. That seems very, very weird.
Anything for a drink right now.
Well, you know what? You might just have to do anything for a drink, because I'm not going to give you one. Haha! Sucker! We got deer meats to cook up, my friend. We got deer and deer meats. All right. See, I'm still on Windows 10, Edvin. My computer doesn't support Windows 11. So I'm stuck using Windows 10. Oh, hey, some salt's here. Nice. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I get on there, you know, you get on the thing and it says your computer does you go into your Windows whatever it is and it says it doesn't support it. I don't know enough about you. Stooley, you're asking somebody who has totally no idea about why they even bother, other than money, why they even bother making a new Windows when Windows 10 works just fine, and they could just keep updating it, but they just want to make a new operating system because then they can force everybody to buy it or whatever. You know, it's all about money. It has nothing to do with it performing better or anything. I have no idea. You know, you're asking the wrong person about why my thing doesn't support Windows. I have no idea. Yeah, it's dollar bills, y'all. That's all it is. They don't need to make a new system. They don't need to make a new Windows. They could update Windows 10 forever. They just don't want to because they make no money on that. They make money forcing people to have to buy new Windows systems. I mean, I think Windows 10 is absolute garbage. Yeah, they're all over the place. But yeah, I don't know why I don't know why my computers won't handle it. I mean, my computers aren't garbage. I mean, I get it. My newest computer, my gaming computer, is 5 years old at this point. So my newest computer is old. It's not like new, but you know, I'm not running a potato. I'm not running a potato, so I don't know why it won't support it. I have no idea. I need to get my tech guy out, but my tech guy now lives pretty far away from me. So I don't know how much help he's gonna be, honestly. So yeah, I don't know how much help my tech guy's going to be at this point, because he does live pretty far away from me now. So that makes it a little rough. I'm sure for those that love Windows 11, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, they love the new updates and stuff like that. I'm like, why? I just have to ask why. Why do I need an update for something that's already working for me? I mean, is Windows 10 really that out of date? I mean, I guess it probably is. I still don't get it though. I'm old though, so you know. I still use an iPhone. Like, what is my? You'll laugh when I tell you what my iPhone is. My iPhone is a... I can't even remember. They don't make it anymore. Let's see. Oh, there it is. My phone is a XS Max. It's an XS Max. That's all. It's like it's ancient. They don't even you know, they won't even take my phone as a trade-in. That's how old it is. They wouldn't even take my phone as a trade-in. So, you know, I don't like new stuff. I'll get it if I have to, but I don't like it. I don't like it. No! What the Are you effing goddamn kidding me right now? Seriously? Seriously, game? Seriously, game? That had enough time on it. I swear to God that had enough time on it. Oh, it was an indoor fire. Son of a biscuit. It was an indoor fire. Son of a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind. I'm just going to... That just annoys the crap out of me so much when it does that. It's like so close to getting done. It's like... we literally had probably like 2 minutes left on it. I just wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. It's all my fault. Whenever something like that happens, it's my fault. It's not the game's fault. It's my fault. And I'll take the blame for it. Okay. I do, if we can... I do sort of want to still go out here, but... we're really tired, and it is late in the day. I think we'll have to go out there tomorrow. I'm glad, though, we went up to the Bears place instead of... if we had headed straight out there, we would have ran into those wolves. That would have been bad. Just gonna grab a few sticks. That would have been bad. We got really lucky we headed up to the bear first, because we were able to see the wolves before they saw us. I've never seen wolves out in the lake before, though. Non-potable water really does look like you're drinking your own pee. It does, doesn't it? I don't like most things. I don't like most things. Most things I don't like. Let's tear down some curtains while we're here. Now, for some reason, I was thinking, I was trying to think what challenge it is that makes you start in Bleak Inlet. I believe it's As the Dead Sleep, isn't it? Isn't the As the Dead Sleep challenge, doesn't that automatically start in Bleak Inlet? I'm pretty sure. And this cabin, when you get to this cabin in Bleak Inlet, it's awesome because you usually get the hats, the gloves. You get a bunch of cloth. So it's really super nice. Figure we'll take all this cloth, because why not? We can use it to repair stuff, make things. I don't want that. I want the... There we go. Gosh, Will, you and your size. Will and his size is like... I'm so exhausted by Atheenon breaking this stuff down. I'm just exhausted, Atheenon. Exhausted, I tell you. You know, tin of sardines has minor vitamin C in it, so let's eat it. And then, yeah, you don't have vitamin C, but you have some water for us, so we'll drink you. And we'll drink some water. We aren't thirsty any longer. That's great. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can fix something up real quick.
Like something is sapping.
This cabin has a pot of turtle stew on Pilgrim. It's a shame that it doesn't carry over to the other difficulties. That is a shame. You know what's a real shame is that you used to be able to find a jar of peanut butter in Forlorn Muskeg, and then they took it away from us. They decided, yeah, that one jar of peanut butter is going to make the game just way too easy for everybody. It's like, no, it's not, bastards. Take my peanut butter away from me. Take my peanut butter away. That was just mean.
I need to find something to drink.
We do need something to drink. There we go. Yum yum. Alrighty. And it's almost day. It is daylight. Look at that. Let's get a little bit of repairs going on. Beautiful. I could make a repair on that, but I can repair it to full right now. We can get 30% repair on the bedroll, so we'll wait to repair that till later. Let's sharpen our knife up. The Forlorn peanut butter is still there on Voyager, found on Monday. Guess what else I found? What'd you find? What'd you find, Gasbeard? What'd you find? Guess. Heavy hammer? I'd be guessing. I guess you found a heavy hammer there? That's my guess. I don't know. What'd you find? I'm horrible at guessing games. I mean, you'll say it and I'll immediately know what you're talking about, but I'm horrible at guessing games. Now, these wolves may be together out here again. Yeah, the wolves are together out there again. Okay, let's go grab a piece of meat. The hammer under one of the green crates. Nice. Nice. We'll eat a piece of meat here too, because I totally forgot. I totally forgot to eat when we got up. So we'll eat a little meat there. Yum yum. Let's go ahead and grab that torch. Go back inside here for just a second. Break that torch down. Nice thing is the next arrow we're going to fire is going to break because our arrow's at 3%. So Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I'll take that water with me because we need to do something about that. Grab a piece of meat, see if we can draw these wolves over here. I don't know if we can or not, but we'll see if we can. Gotta keep our eye out for him just a little bit. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. There's one of them anyway. Where's the other one? Dang it. That was my one chance. My one opportunity. Dang it. They're all running scared from me now. Why are they running scared? There's two of them. They should be like, we can take Atheenon on. 153 days to find the hammer. Holy crap. And they hit it with the moldy dog food in the forge barn. You should have gone there first. Should have gone there first. That was some sweet dreams, Tay. Look at us. Really, bro? Can I get up this? I don't know if I can get up this or not. Yeah, I can. Look at that. There we go. Just check around the dock here. I don't think there's anything on the dock itself. There used to be some rabbits up here. I don't know if there are any now. We do need to go check on those ptarmigans up by the cabin, though. There were ptarmigans up there last time we were up there. I'd like to get some ptarmigan meat so we can make some broth. That'd be super duper nice. Unfortunately, on lower level difficulties, this place is great to come to. On Interloper, there's not much here. Not much here at all, to be honest. Hello, rabbits. I don't need you. I've got rabbit hides and rabbit guts, and I got meat aplenty. Yeah, see, there's like nothing here. There's a stove here, which is nice, but that's not really that great of a deal being out here. There's a chair, piece of cedar. We duck down below this. Now on the lower difficulty levels, there'll be something up here, but there's not anything up here on Interloper. So, boo. Boo hiss. Well, the thing you gotta remember, Edvin, is that Interloper is hard. Just in and of itself, Interloper's difficult. For those of us who play a lot of Interloper, yeah, it's not that bad anymore. But then again, that's like saying that all first-person shooter games are super easy because you watch Ninja and he kills people all the time in it, or you watch Dr. Disrespect and he's just slaying people all the time in it. And it's like, when you're watching people who do it all the time, it's a little different than people who just play it, as, play it as a fun thing. They just play it casually. For casual players, Interloper is very difficult for the most part. Sure, there'll be an occasional person that finds it very easy, but most people find Interloper pretty damn difficult. It's a little try-hardy. Okay, here he comes. Maybe I can get one of these wolves here. Got him. Maybe I can get the other one here too. Damn it. Damn it. Don't run away with my arrow. Come back. Don't run from your feelings. Don't run from them. Come back quickly. You need my help. When was the last time I gave Misery go? A long time ago. I just don't find Misery to be that fun. I like some of the ailments that lead up to the last one, but once you get Broken Body, I'm just saying, I just dread even getting close to the Broken Body one, because it's just like, why? Come back here, you little bastard. You little bastich. Oh, stop running away from me. I'm a more casual player of the game. Hate wolf spawns on that. Yeah, I hate the wolf spawns on Stalker. Yeah, the wolf spawns on Stalker are kind of annoying. There's a version without security features. Desk Modders website. Oh, with for Windows 11. My computer won't even let me download Windows 11. So it's like, no, your computer ain't good. Your computer's not good enough. Now we just have to track him down. Little bastard ran away from us. Oh, now he died. I heard him die over there. I heard him go. Arr! He's probably running us into another bear, would be my guess. God dang, we had to go a long ways to get that arrow back. What if there was a way to remedy Broken Body? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If they put it, if Misery had a way to remedy some of the afflictions, I think it'd be interesting. I just don't think it's very interesting in the format it is. In the format that it is, it's just not that interesting to play. You know you have a finite amount of time to do things, and then you have to fall into a very severe pattern of, this is what you can and can't do, because if you do this, you're going to die. If you don't do this, you're just going to sit around and fish and have, a bored old time. You got to spend those first days getting certain recipes that will help you survive, that will give you some health back later on. And, yeah, there's not... It just gets kind of boring after that, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'll give it a go. I'm gonna give it another go at some point because I do want to get the achievement for it. So I will give Misery another go at some point. Just I don't know when. I can't work up a whole lot of excitement for playing it, to be honest. I can't work a whole lot of excitement up for playing it. It just annoys me that they wasted all that time making it. They wasted all that time making it when they could have they could have spent that time doing cool stuff, you know? Our arrows are definitely getting knocked down here. Got animal fat sitting in there. I don't know why I got animal fat sitting in there. Drop that. Okay, let's get warmed up and then let's head back up to the other cabin real quick. I wanted to see if we could get a, ptarmigan or two up there. Because I know there were some ptarmigans that were spawning right up there above it, so I want to see if we can go get a couple. Because I'd love to get some broth on us. I don't need the food. I don't need the food on us. The broken body achievement's better than 35 days to feed yourself. 35 days to feed yourself to a cat over and over. Well, I mean, there's something to be said about that, yeah. Both of those achievements are a little annoying. I mean, the 25 days in the Langston mine is kind of annoying as well. Although the nice thing with this character is we took the settled mine feat, so we'll have no problem with cabin fever. We just got to make sure we take enough food and stuff into the Langston mine with us so that we can survive the 25 continual days in it. So we just got to make sure we're strong enough to do it. Yeah, there's an achievement for living 25 days in the Langston mine. We're gonna do that after we get all of our other all of our zones taken care of. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go into zone of contamination, get a bunch of food, get a bunch of fat, go into the Langston mine, and basically speed run 25 days in the Langston mine. I figure we'll need at least we'll need at least 20 to 25 or 50 teas to cure our food poisoning, and then we're gonna do that. 20 kilos of cured meat. Well, what I'm gonna do, Edvin, is we're gonna stockpile everything inside the mine before we do it. I'm gonna cheat it a little bit. We're gonna make a ton of water and just stockpile it into the mine, so that we can have just water after water in there, and just have a ton of cured and cooked food to take in there, and then we're just gonna basically eat rotten meat, sleep. We're gonna eat rotten fat, sleep off food poisoning, and then just get up and rinse and repeat that for day after day after day after day after day. It's going to be a very boring segment of gameplay. It's almost going to look like it's sped up. Yeah, well, luckily I won't have cabin fever at all because I have settled mine. So we've got no risk of cabin fever at all. are those rabbits up there? I thought those were ptarmigans. Are there no ptarmigans? Oh, no, there's ptarmigans up there, I think. No, are those ptarmigans or rabbits? Oh, those are rabbits. I thought those were ptarmigans up there before. Oh, you sons of... Oh, man. I thought you were ptarmigans. Why can't you be ptarmigans? Hold on a second. Hey, Bunny Rabbit, do you know where the ptarmigans are?
No, I don't know where the ptarmigans are, but please, Atheenon, put me down. I'm very sad. Very, very sad. I want you to put me down, okay? Just put me down and let me go about my business, okay?
Alright, go play with your friends. You don't know where the ptarmigans are. I'll see if your friend knows where the ptarmigans are. See if he knows where they're at. Oh, I scared him. I scared the bunny rabs away. I almost hit a bunny on the run. Bunny on the run. Hey, buddy, I have a question to ask you. Do you know where the ptarmigans are at?
There's no ptarmigans in this zone, you sucker. Ha 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 ha. Eat it, biatch.
Wow, you were really rude, but I'm going to put you down anyway. I don't need you. Wow, rude. Rude. There's nothing over here, is there? Thought there might be something over here, but maybe not. Our bow is almost used up at the 21%. With bow skill 5, our bow does not get worn down very quickly, so... So Settled Mind gives you a bonus on your book reading. So books take, I think it's 10% less, 20% faster research, and you never ever can get cabin fever. So no cabin fever, faster research. You're a bookworm. You like books. Hey, King Wolfie, how you doing? I honestly don't know if there's I honestly don't know if there's ptarmigans in this zone. If anybody knows, that'd be great. That'd be a great thing to know. Does anybody know if there's ptarmigans in the zone? Inlet doesn't have any birds like Coastal Highway. Really? Oh, that sucks ass. That sucks big time. I thought there'd be birds in this zone, but I guess not. I guess not. No birds for me. No birds for thee. Let's get a little. Actually, let's drink the little bit of water we have. That's not any good. I could have sworn the zone had birds in it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why does it not have birds? Is it too windy? It may be because it's too windy here. Yeah, because of that. That's probably why. That's probably why. All right, let's just start a fire here. Ooh, excuse me. Because Hinterland, exactly. Because Hinterland. Let's get this water boiled up. We'll just get a half liter in each one. There we go. Beautiful. Get those boiled up real quick. Sorry, I had to check something on my phone. Had a message come through from work. They just want me to work more hours, and I'm like, nah, I'm okay right now. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, but no. As we make sure we get some water here.
I need to find a place to rest.
I know, that's why we're just cooking water, buddy. How many liters we got now? We got 5 liters of water. Beautiful. Still got an hour and 34 minutes on that fire, though. You know what? Let's make ourselves a little more pancake. Nope, I need to put down my pot and get my pan here again. Get some more pancakes prepped up. Closest would be at the tower near Transfer Cave in Forlorn Muskeg. Alright. Well, we can't go there, so. Got the oil, we got all that. I can only make a few more pancakes with what we got anyway, so we might as well make them up real quick. Because we only got two more dollops of syrup to put on them. I love the pancakes. They're great. If you can ever find syrup in Interloper. Finding syrup in Interloper is pretty damn hard, though. Alright, let's grab a few torches. We'll break those down and get a few sticks from them. Alright, then we'll find a nice place to rest in here. I need to fix that pit. Ooh, I like that rug. I'm taking it. That rug we're gonna take. What's this? What's this rug here? Is this the? Oh, it's just a crappy, ugly rug. That's a crappy, ugly rug. I don't like that rug. I want a second pillow on my bed. I like having 2 pillows. That'll make my rest a little bit better. Let's drink a little water. All right, well, boys and girls, we are now, let's see, how many days are we in? We are now 9 days into Bleak Inlet. We've killed the bear. We've taken down a couple packs of timber wolves, which is awesome. We need to get over to the cannery, but I don't think we're going to do that till next time. We'll be tomorrow. Be tomorrow before we do that, so. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's eat some pancakes in the morning. Yum, yum. Eat a little pancake down. Get a little water in us. The poor rug, I know. That poor rug gets no love. Not like the bear rug. The bear rug gets some, that rug gets some love. That's a cool rug. All right, there we go. Alrighty, well, boys and girls, I'm gonna leave it off here. We're gonna have a family dinner here, and I don't know if I'll be back tonight with some 7 Days to Die or not. If I am, we'll be back on our Afterlife mod. After I stopped streaming, I was like, oh, I'll just build this. I'll build my frame for my base real quick. I did it, and then I fell off the base and broke my leg in the middle of a bunch of zombies being below. And things kind of went downhill from there. I couldn't get back in my base. And I didn't die, but we're in pretty bad shape. So, we may not make it to Horde Night. So, but we will start that up if we do play again tonight. But, if not, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more Long Dark. And those of you on the YouTube side, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, maybe even become a member of the channel if you want to support me that way. And I will see you next time. Bye. And for the